Hi. Nuad Phan Boran is the traditional massage of Thailand. There are many different styles. You have the royal style for the royal family. You have the cosmopolitan style around Bangkok. And you have the many regional styles which vary from area to area. One part of the massage is part of the traditional medicine. Others are a kind of folk remedies where people just have learned to help each other with their pains, like a home medicine. What I teach in my courses is a combination of folk techniques, the stretching, pressing, moving the body, and the authentic traditional medicine teachings. Now, if we're going to use the word traditional, we have to think about what is the tradition. An actual tradition consists of three components. One are the ancient texts written down as a result of the visions and experiences of the ancient sages and passed on from teacher to student. Two is the oral transmission which the student receives from the teacher, which is an explanation of the information given in the ancient texts. The texts, without the oral transmission, are not much use and can be very misleading. And three is the personal experience of the student as they put into practice the teachings they received from their teacher and what is written in the text and verify the truth that's in them. So traditional Thai massage has an ancient lineage. It has a tradition. It does have ancient texts, and it does have student-master relationship or teacher relationship going back many, many years. Unfortunately, government programs, commercial interests have watered down the tradition. And in fact, most of what is taught in schools these days is only 50 to 60 years old, if that. So, if one wants to learn, you don't have to, what is actually there in the tradition and what is the result of the many, many hundreds, if not thousands of years of exploring and understanding, then you have to try and find a traditional teacher. This is very important. What the traditional teachings say about the human body, what they say about the nature of disease, what they say about concepts like energy or wind, energy lines, the so-called Sen, and how we use that information to help people. Traditional Thai medicine is a kind of branch of Buddhist medicine. And in order to practice traditional Thai massage, one should have an understanding of the Buddhist view of life. The fact that the existence, everything is changing in existence. Nothing has an independent existence. Everything is dependent upon many other things which are continually changing. And hence there is no actual continuing identity of things. and that is the concept of sunyata, sometimes translated as emptiness, perhaps better, of non-substantiality. Other concepts that are very important for Thai massage are the four Brahmi Vihara, the four divine states: sympathetic joy, love, compassion, and peace. We need to try and develop those within ourselves as part of our practice. The ancient tradition goes back to the rishis, the seers, and their exploration of the body. So a correct teaching of traditional Thai massage would include the yoga of the lersis, or the exercises, the self-massage and meditation. The Lersi tradition is alive and well in Thailand. And it is their explorations and understandings, what they discovered about the body, which give rise to the knowledge of traditional Thai massage, traditional Thai fighting arts, and traditional Thai dance. So we use our body to understand concepts about the four elements, the five elements, six elements, where the winds are, what wind is, and where are the points. And in this way, much more important than the technique we use, it's our understanding, our view of what it is we're doing, of what is a human being, which constitutes a traditional medicine massage, which really must be separated from modern Thai massage, which is a kind of routines or self-improvised concepts, mixing things which are not traditional with and calling them traditional. So I try to impart, I'm a student of traditional Thai massage, and I learn from my teacher and try to share what I've understood with my students. A very important concept in traditional Thai massage is the idea of sen, or channels, or lines, or canals through which something called lom flows. In a lot of the schools and promoted by the government in Thailand is the concept of the 10 sen, which have Indian sounding names and go around, and they don't have anatomical counterparts. They are a bit similar to Chinese meridian theory. However, they are not actually a part of theory of the traditional Thai medicine. Certainly not in the sense of one can treat them with massage. They are accessed through meditation, not through massage. What the traditional medicine does say about the sen, because they do exist, is that there are many of them. The most important are to be found in the body between, and this is what the text actually says, bone and tissue. Tissue means muscles. And they are defined as blood vessels, nerves, ligaments, and tendons. So that is very clear, and there's no need to search any further for what they are. And is very much in line with modern anatomical reasoning. So, clarifying certain of these concepts puts your practice on a very strong footing. And there is no need to search for subtle energies or pranas or things that you don't actually feel or sense. The technique you use depends on your description of the problem and your view. It's not necessary to always work the same. The human body comes in layers: skin, tissue, channels, bone, and organs. And we have to try and understand where is the problem and resolve the problem there. If it's in the bones, we have to get to the bones and work the bones. Problems particular to bones. If it's in the organs, it's even more difficult. If the problem is in the skin, the tissue, then we can clean the skin and try to heal it. Most problems lie in the tissue area. Muscle contraction. Thank you.